Hi everybody, it's Amanda back with Amanda Rose Tarot, and we're here today to do another pick a card reading. This is going to be another themed pick a card reading. One of my subscribers actually suggested that I do this type of reading, so definitely want to, do whatever you guys suggest out there. So if you have any suggestions, let me know, and I will try to do the type of readings that you guys want me to do. So the theme that we're doing today is confusion in a connection. So if you've got some sort of confusion going on in a connection that you're having with someone, we're going to delve into that subject. So we've got three choices today. The cards that I'm using are one card from the Gilded deck, one card from the Rune deck, and one card from the Gypsy Fortune cards. Each pile will also have a card from the Trust Your Vibes Oracle deck. The stones that I'm using today are the clear quartz, the turquoise, and the Moldavite. So I'm just going to let you focus on the stones for a minute and pick, whichever one you're drawn towards. We've got the quartz, the turquoise, and the Moldavite. Okay, so if you pick the clear quartz, we are going to go over the first three cards, and then we're going to do the oracle card after. Sometimes I do them all together, but I'm thinking let's do them separate. Okay, so in the Gilded deck, you guys got the Ace of Swords. However, that's in reverse. Hopefully that's not too dark for you guys. The next card that you have is Turquoise, and this one is in reverse. However, it does not have a reverse meaning, so there's no point in having it reverse. The next card that you guys have is the Pig card in the Gypsy Fortune card, which is equivalent to the World card you see, at the top here. This is the same as the traditional World card, but we've got the pig down there, so it's a little bit different. Okay, so let's go over that card first, actually. So with this card, it's telling you, look beyond the surface to the real value in the situation. Look behind the facade. There could be a front that's being put up, and you're not seeing behind it. It's saying dig deeper. Realize that there's a real soul within the physical body, not only your body, other people's body. And realize what's your soul's purpose. The wisdom of your life, the experiences that, you've gained, they've made you who you are as a whole. And, when the physical body dies, the soul continues to live. The soul moves on. The body is temporary. And, that's what this card wants you to realize. The wreath here, it's representing the wisdom, the experiences of, your life and what it's contributed to you and who you are and what you've become, while you've been here, while you've been alive, in the physical body. The next card, let's go over that Ace of Swords reversed. So with it reversed here, there's no new changes right now. There could be lack of confidence. There could be some boredom. Needing to resolve problems, but not doing it. It's, fears of the future. This reading's about confusion. This is definitely a card of confusion. Confusion about, making new ideas, making new plans. This is really a red light to stop and realize what you're doing. You need to resolve problems and, what's a bad idea? If it's a bad idea, then stop it. But with this card, there's definitely some tension. There could be misunderstandings. There could be quarrels. Or there could be some cutting words that have been said. But there's mental stresses, definitely. There's confusion. No changes. Okay. And the final card that you guys have is Turquoise. And I'm not sure if you can see because it's kind of dark. My lamp got broken, so can't really see. So the translation is potency. The earthly meaning is achievement, difficulties overcome, creativity, fertility. Spiritual meaning is unity and equanimity. So with this card, you know, like I said, it came out reversed, but there's really no reverse meaning. It's about fertility. It's the urge to create, and it can't be dammed up. If it's dammed up, it's gonna find an outlet. Just, you know, like a river, you know, it's gonna find an outlet. It's definitely about sexual energy, could be conception, birth. It's a buildup of tension that needs to be let out, which can lead to new growth, harmony, unity. So with these three cards here, there's confusion definitely in the connection. With the Ace of Swords reversed, I see the confusion here. But it's really needing to dig deeper, to look beyond, you know, what's your life's purpose here. You know, your soul's purpose. You need to look at, you know, the experiences that you've been through in life and realize, you know, what's your soul's purpose. You know, right now there's not any changes, but I still feel like there's a lot of sexual energy. There's a lot of built up tension, strong sexual attraction, you know, within this connection. But you need to dig deeper and, you know, realize that, you know, your soul moves on. This is just one body that you're going to be in. You know, once you shed this body, there's going to be another body. So it's like, you know, maybe this person is just afraid of the future. Maybe they don't have a lot of confidence. You know, they need to resolve their problems and see what's not working in their life, and, you know, stop whatever is causing this tension. You know, they need to find an outlet, and I think that outlet is you. You know, they really need to get their shit together is what I feel like. If you pick this number 1, you know, that's how I feel. But they definitely have a strong sexual attraction towards you. But, you know, there's been misunderstandings and confusion. Definitely. So let's look at your oracle card to go with your reading, number 1. Oh, geez. Sorry about that. Let's not mess everything up. Okay, so you guys got play. And the number down there is 11. So I feel like, you know, this could be, you know, definitely a divine connection here. You know, we got the World card, and we talked about, you know, your soul. And this could be a soulmate connection, I feel like. Excuse me. So with this card, play, it's saying have fun. It's not a waste of time to have fun. You need to restore these good vibes in your life. And you could really use a dose of recreation. You know, rather than just continuing pressing against an uphill battle. You know, we all have battles in our life. This is saying you need to back off, have a little bit of fun, refresh your soul, and raise your vibration. And once you raise your vibration, you're really going to increase your ability to intercept divine guidance. So this card is saying relax, back off, you know, don't continue pressing uphill at this time. You need a break. So back off, relax, enjoy, and see the results that come because of that. So I think it's overall a very good reading. You know, this person, they need more play. I feel like they're just, they have a lot of tension and they have a lot of fear. And there's no changes right now. But there needs to be, definitely. There needs to be an outlet. So that's number one. Let's move on to number two. If you pick the turquoise, let's look at your first three cards. Okay, you guys got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So definitely this is some kind of earth energy. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. All right. And the next card that you got is the Children. And this card is also in reverse. And the final card that you guys got is Wonjo. And this card is also in reverse. So we've got three reversals here. First, let's go over the Children card. So with the Children card in reverse, it could mean that you're not in touch with your childhood, or maybe you're just not as innocent as you appear. It could be that a situation that you're going through has more to do with the present than the past. So it's saying look at the present. You know, there's something going on right now. There's no growing, there's no learning. Maybe you had a sad childhood, or this person had a sad childhood. Maybe you need to look at the present. Maybe you're focusing on a bad childhood or something to do with your childhood, and maybe, you know, you didn't have a chance to have that innocence. Maybe you grew up too fast. You know, this is saying to look at the present, maybe some of the issues from your childhood. You know, you need to get in touch with it. You need to get in touch with your childhood and maybe look at some of the problems that you had. But this is saying someone's not as innocent as they appear as well. And it could be this King of Pentacles in reverse. So with this, you know, it's a person that's kind of stuck in the mud. They could be miserly. They could be boring. They could be kind of like a bully. And they won't listen to your side. They won't listen to reason. You know, even if something, you know, makes sense, they're not going to believe it. They're totally stuck in their ways. He can be really possessive. He can be very jealous. And he can ruin relationships with that, being that way. You know, in business, you know, this person doesn't take risks. And I feel like in love, this person doesn't take risks either. And it's to his detriment. You know, if opportunities come in, this person, they're not going to take advantage of them. They're just stuck in a standstill right now. They kind of need encouragement because they're stagnant right now. They could be frustrated. Definitely there's confusion. So number two, you know, this reading is about confusion and the connection. There is confusion and they're not being forthcoming about things. You know, this person has definitely got some issues. Okay, and the final card that you got was the Wonjo. And this card's in reverse, like I said. So normally it's success, happiness, celebration, harmony. But in reverse, it's the opposite of that. So it's lack of success. It could be lack of commitment, not having a victory, not sharing, no hope, kind of hopeless, going through hardships, going through pain. So if you pick number 2, I feel like in this connection, there's a lot of issues with a person. They may be jealous, they may be possessive, they're very bullheaded, and they don't take advantage of opportunities that are just staring them right in the face. So because of that, you know, they're going through hardships. They're feeling hopeless. And they're definitely not having success. It could root from childhood issues. You know, maybe they're focusing on, you know, their childhood and how they lost their innocence. They, you know, they didn't have that innocent growing up. They, you know, so I feel like that they have a lot of issues right now, and they're confused in the connection, and so it's making you very confused in this connection. They need to, I said this in number 1, but number 2, they need to get their shit together. Okay, so let's look at the oracle card. Hopefully that will help. Okay, so with this card, accept the gifts of the universe. I feel like this goes out to your person. They're blocking the gifts of the universe, that the universe is trying to give them gifts, or, you know, they're limiting their, you know, things that are coming in for them, because maybe they feel unworthy, or maybe this is you. This could be you. You know, you're blocking good things from coming in because of maybe you're feeling like you don't deserve them, or, you know, if you receive too much, you know, it's being selfish, and that's really untrue. You know, receive what you want. Don't block things that are coming in for you. You know, maybe change makes you nervous or makes them nervous, so they just block it out. The universe really has no limits, and, you know, they want to bring in abundance for you. They want to bring in your dreams, but I feel like you're not receiving it, or they're not receiving it. Someone here, you know, just can't accept the good things. And with the other cards here, I feel like they're creating this bad atmosphere, you know, by blocking success. And it could root from childhood issues of feeling, you know, unworthy, and feeling like, you know, if you take too much, you're being selfish. Maybe, you know, you were taught that growing up, you know, don't take too much, that's selfish, or, you know, just feeling like you're unworthy of having good things in life. But the universe really wants you to. The universe wants to, you know, give you everything. You know, there's no limits. So be supportive in your beliefs and your dreams, and know that you can have what you want. You know, don't be afraid of change. Don't feel unworthy. Don't feel nervous about going after what you want. So I feel like that message goes out to either one of you, you know, yourself or the person that you're inquiring about. Like, don't fight the universe. The universe wants to give you unlimited abundance. So don't block it by being, you know, in your head. So that's the message for number 2. Let's move on to number 3 if you pick the Moldavite. Let's look at your first 3 cards. Okay, the first card that you have is the 2 of Pentacles. The next card that you have is the Heart card in reverse. And the final card that you have is the Fehu card, also in reverse. Okay. So first, let's go over the Heart card in reverse. So I feel like there's a blockage. You know, it could be your person. You know, they're not listening to their heart, their innermost heart, their desires. and not following the path that your heart would like you to go on. It's maybe protecting your heart too much, putting up a wall around your heart. Maybe, you know, you've been unlucky in love, and, you know, you're still having heartache over maybe the past, and, you know, it's causing problems. You know, protecting your heart too much can cause a lot of problems here, and it's blocking, you know, from having what you desire. I feel like, you know, you need to listen to your heart, get in touch with your heart chakra, and you know, follow the path that your heart wants you to go on if you pick number 3. Okay, the next card that you have is the Two of Pentacles. So it's trying to do too much simultaneously, and having, you know, juggling a lot. It's really taking a lot of energy to do this. You're maintaining the balance right now, but it seems very hard. Maybe it's your home life and your work life. You know, you're trying to balance, and it's taking a lot of effort to do that. You know, but you need to have faith in the future. You know, maybe right now you're having a lot of financial imbalances, or maybe there's debts that are mounting, or just there's fluctuations in your finances. It could be affecting, you know, you've got the heart in reverse. That could be affecting your heart. You could feel kind of moody, or, you know, uneasy, or easily upset, maybe depressed. But it's like you're balancing it. You're balancing your black moments with your moments of overconfidence. So it's kind of like you're juggling it. But you're really going nowhere at the moment. You're kind of aimless. You're kind of fixating on the purpose at hand, and it's going to require a lot of effort to, you know, complete this phase that you're in right now, because it's, you know, it's imbalance right now. And the final card that you have is Fehu, and this card's in reverse. So with this card in reverse, it's cautioning you, you know, that you could have some temporary setbacks, and a change is needed right now to avoid failure. It's telling you to hold on to your resources, don't live beyond your means. You know, there could be a loss of money, or even a loss of your status. Maybe, you know, maybe that's what happened with your heart. You know, you lost your status, and you know, maybe you're juggling a lot right now. You could be juggling finances. You know, it could be people. There's a lot going on, and you could be kind of moody, could be touchy, easily upset right now because of all this juggling going on. It feels like aimless, like, how long can I do this for? How long can I juggle these, you know, these things? Am I going to be able to continue to do this? I feel like that's where the confusion lies. It's like, you know, the advice is you need to follow your heart, and you know, whichever way that leads, because you're kind of going nowhere right now. You're kind of aimless. You or the other person. Okay, and let's look at your final card. Clear the path. With this card, it's saying you really can't hear your spirit guides right now, or feel the connection to them. You need to dig out from under this dead energy that you're having right now. Maybe, you know, there's a low vibration that you're stuck in. You need to uplift yourself. Your soul needs to be lifted. If you're around these low vibrations, they can get into you. They can, you know, bog you down, and they can interfere with, you know, your decision making. Because I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, like you're stuck. Maybe you can't make a decision right now. Maybe you're not sure to follow your heart. Um, you know, so this is saying you need to clear that out. Whatever it is that's not positive, you need to clear it out. It could be, you know, things around you, like clean out your purse, clean out your wallet, clean out your car, clean out your phone book. You know, maybe you've got too many contacts in there that you just don't need in there. You don't talk to them anymore. Just clean it out. Clean your desk at work. You know, there's higher energy that is trying to come in, but it may be blocked if it can't get in past all this negative energy. These higher vibrations won't be able to get in. So it's time to get in touch with those higher vibrations, to let go of the past and let go of the low vibrations, so, you know, you can get back on the right path, that your heart can, you know, turn upright and be in the position where you're listening to your heart, you're following your heart, and you know where you're going. Because right here you're kind of aimlessly just, you know, going through life, making, you know, doing the things, the mundane things every day that you need to do, which isn't causing you success right now. As far as your heart's not, you know, it's not in a good space right now. Your heart chakra is off, definitely. So that's what I feel if you pick number 3. Hopefully this resonates with you. Let me know down in the comments. And like I said, if you have a suggestion for a different type of reading that I haven't done yet, definitely let me know, and I would love to do that for you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell beside it so that you'll get notified of my up and coming videos. So thank you guys all for coming, and love and light goes out to all of you. Bye-bye.